Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Sweep here, and I just got back from Korea, and I finished second place in the WCG tournament. This was actually hosted in Korea, so I got flown out there, stayed there for 6 days, and I actually came back with a little silver medal here. It's actually looking really nice. Let me show it to you guys right here. This little bad boy. Look at that. You guys see that? Pretty nice. So you get the WCG Busan. Actually badass. So I finished second in this turn. We're gonna go over some of my games. I'm gonna go over the games I win and explain the games I lost because I don't like going over my losses because I am petty like that. But so my first round match was Wallace. Wallace is my old teammate and he is a very good player, a very strong player actually. He should make it to World Finals this year, and same with Lucas. Like they're actually both amazing players. So far I've met all my old teammates from Pain Gaming, and that is actually something I am very happy to be proud of. I don't know when the game starts, but yeah. Up in the first game, what happened here is Wallace picked the wrong deck, so we got a DQ loss for the first game. So, yeah, we're gonna skip to the next game right over here, and yeah, this is the second game. So this was technically my first game on stage, and I was actually pretty nervous for it. I think this is a good matchup for me, but I didn't play perfect. I actually made a lot of mistakes here. I had a good start. I just had to play more defensive throughout the game, and I didn't do that. So, like, it is a good matchup. I just had to go. I just had to play defense. I had to defend the mortars, stack musketeers, and I would have won this. He played good. He actually played really good this game. But when you do get on the stage, you do have the nerves that come with it too. That's something you gotta think about. Like you could be the best player. Like Arntos is a really strong player, but he does get really nervous on stage. But yeah, so stuff like that is stuff you gotta take into account with stuff like this. And yeah, I do I go mortar here? Like yeah, super aggressive plays by me. This one's not as bad, but you know. Yeah, you can tell I'm playing super aggressive because I'm like, yeah, I got this. I should have popped the ability on my guy. And yeah, just stuff like this is just stuff that, you know, if I played better, I would have won. Like these hogs and stuff like that. Just, ooh, rough plays. Really rough plays all around. That hog was horrible. So yeah, this game I end up choking. So this comes down and I can't defend this. Yeah, and I end up losing. So we go to the last game. So game 3 on my first game, and I forget what deck I made him pick. I'm pretty sure it was some hog deck or mortar deck. Yeah. So this game I actually played out of my mind. So I basically won this game in the first couple seconds. So I am forced to play with this hog deck. So and I've been practicing hog deck a lot on ladder. So what I realized with the deck is like you just want to cycle mortars. Like you can play mortar on defense, like casually. Who gives a shit? Like as long as you get back to the Evo mortar, you'll do good. So yeah, that's kind of what happened here. And yeah, so I'm gonna get start like a good point right now in the game. He's playing mortar Evo, I think. Sorry, I still have a bit of a cold, but Knight Evo is gonna be fucking broken in this deck too, by the way, which is just crazy to think about. But here, yeah, like, I kind of go all out because of, you know, he doesn't have Poison Cycle. So I basically win the game right here. And he overcommits right there. And I basically take his whole tower. And yeah, that was GG. That was super well played by me. I still have a half health mortar and a hog and tower. I go goblins there, so he can't really play anything to kill my mortar. If I played a bit earlier, I think I would have took tower right here. But hindsight 2020, I still am in such a strong position from this point on. It would be impressive to lose. So yeah, here's when I basically win the game and just defend the rest of the game. I'll speed it up for you guys, but you can tell it's the impossible place to come back from unless I make a very huge mistake. And yeah, it was GG. So he gave up, and then you can see us walking off the stage in the back, which is it was nice. It was nice. It was kind of cool. But no one there speaks English. It was really confusing for me. And I'll hop into the next game for you guys. All right, now we're into the winners round 1 matchup. So if I win this game, I make top 3. So this is a $5,000 game right here. And yeah, there's a bit of problems before this game because Sub doesn't speak any English, and I am a native English speaker. So when they're trying to translate English to him, he didn't understand what they were saying, and it's not his fault. It's like nobody's fault really. There's a big language barrier for everybody, and yeah. So basically, I ended up showing him my decks first because he didn't ban like the things he wanted to ban, and I was able to get a redo on the duel. So that's really good for me. But if it went the original way, this could have gone differently. So top of the game right here. So yeah, I ended up going with a firecracker deck, and he goes for RG. I think this is actually kind of slightly his matchup if he had Ghost. But with this other stuff, I could see how he does not have it. And I just played super, super aggressive, knowing he had Bar Barrel, because you're able to see the opponent's deck first. And yeah, he also was probably pretty nervous on stage, because like that was a mistake. Yeah, and I kind of win the game here, though. And yeah, like that was just a really good sequence of events for me. Like that was really good. We actually played on LAN, which was interesting. We used no Wi-Fi, used like an Ethernet cable, which I thought was actually like respectable. But yeah, so I'm up 1 elixir here. I'm up 2,000 damage on tower. Like I have I tower too in this deck, so makes the matchup a bit better for me. He tries to break the wall breakers, fails, and yeah. Yeah, like that's just like a tilt royal giant there. And yeah, I didn't see what he thought was gonna happen there, but I'm still in such a good spot here. I'm one more away from Evil Firecracker, so I think I do play it because I don't really care if he activates King here. I should play it. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't care really if he gets that 100 damage on that tower. Back to Evil Firecracker. We're gonna go for another thrill here. I just go all out because that's the kind of player I am. In my mind, I could defend with Evil Firecracker. Maybe in the opposite lane, that was kind of a bad play, because he does end up getting his RG down. But, like, this is still, like, not the worst for me. He almost misses this lightning here, by the way, which would be crazy for me. But Evil RG is just broken as shit. Like, if that got more damage, though, I probably would have lost. Unironically. Yeah, I gotta keep up the pressure because I can't just keep letting him build pushes, right? So here is where it starts getting a little tricky though. But now that he doesn't have Evil RG, I'm not really worried because Firecracker's gonna be super annoying from the kill since he doesn't have Fireball, he only has Lightning. And yeah, like you can just see like how I'm just stacking troops here. And I play my thing high so he can't landing everything, and that doesn't jump over. That's GG for the first game. So let's hop into the second game here, which I did an interesting deck pick. So he ends up going with Minor Mortar, which was a super, like everyone wanted to play this deck. Not sure why, but yeah. I go with Balloon Mortar versus his Minor Mortar, and I think I have the better matchup because I have Monk versus Mighty Miner. And here it's just like, I'm chilling. I play my Mortar first too, so I get back to my Evo Mortar quicker than he can. And yeah, like hear the cats to go, oh, balloon. Yeah, so Musketeer's out of cycle here, and I knew I'd be able to cheaply defend it with like Snowball or something on the counter push. So I take that 500 damage any day. Hindsight, I should have snowballed that. But on stage, sometimes you don't make the best plays. That's what happens. And yeah, so basically right now, it's just watching these games. Defensive mortar is really good here. He plays an interaction I did not know was a thing. Basically, he snowballs my mortars to get an extra hit. I did not know that was a thing. But like I said, well played to him. But he is getting the damage on the left tower, so I think I give him the well played because I was like I didn't know interaction. But like, I basically even out tower damage, so it doesn't mean shit to me. But here again, we're just gonna be doing the same old thing. I predict him to go for the goblins again. Because people are creatures of habit, and he went more on offense. So here is where I think I win. because of I could just pop my ability here, and snowball if I do have it. Oh, I didn't snowball, but yeah, not really revealing my hand. Now, like going defensive mode here is good because I'm already up 1,000 damage, and you don't want to whatchamacallit. It's called, yeah, that snowball was bad. You don't want to go over aggressive when you're already up damage. Like this is when you just sit back, defend, and slowly chip him out, which I did do. Because that mortar's gonna be on the field for at least a minute. Like it's so broken. So yeah, Balloon gets a connection, and that should be game as long as I keep defending. Musketeer, I don't care about poison damage. I just can't have any Mighty Miner or goblins get on my tower. So let's get to play Muskie. And yeah, I take the 2-0 victory versus sub, and then I lose to Lucas, unfortunately. But I already secured $5,000 and third place. So going into the next match, you guys can see I lost 2 versus Lucas. He had pretty fucking interesting deck picks that he did beat me with, but I had 5 minutes to make my deck for his alley. So this is the losers bracket finals coming up, and yeah, so it's me versus alley. This is for second place, so for $10,000, and basically I did not have a lot of time to make my deck, and neither did he really, because like I said, we were cooking. But yeah, I start off with the Lava Hound here, and yeah, this deck pick was to snipe Royal Giant, because I realized everyone had a Royal Giant in their set, and I wanted to use Lava because I don't think anybody's used Lava this far in the tournament. So yeah, Lava's just broken versus Royal Giant, and yeah, you could ban Firecracker, which is what I did. So that's why I had a weird version of this deck with Snowball instead of anything else, because of yeah, I banned the Firecracker deck because Firecracker's annoying. But yeah, the good interactions for me. I'm up 1 elixir. I think here I shouldn't have done what I did. I split the barbs, but in hindsight, I should have kept the barbs in case of the Royal Giant, which is my fault. Because barbs actually really easy to defend. And yeah, I'm only up 1.5 elixir here. But in my head, I'm like, I have an eye drag for his next, you know, Royal Giant. But that wasn't really the case. Because, you know, yeah, it takes the tower. I should put my eye drag way lower. But I do a little split lane push here because, yeah, I realize he has to respond to one thing, and he misses up his fisherman, so it forces him the fireball there. And that's good for me because I go Evo Barbs in the pocket, and I probably should have gotten Balloon in the pocket too, which I think I did do. But no, I went Balloon for the 3 crown, but I do have Snowball, which slows both towers and the Phoenix, so that's a lot of damage there. Phoenix goes back though and actually hits the Balloon, which is good for him. I don't know what's hitting the Balloon right now, which tower it is, but that tower isn't actually paid off, bro. If that tower was not hitting the Balloon, I think I just win. But I tried to stack her. There's 30 seconds left, so I played pretty aggressive. And yeah, like this defense is not that hard for him, to be honest. So yeah, he's 3 Phoenixes down, but he did just play everything, and that Balloon death damage, even if he fireballs, will make it to the tower. 10 seconds left, he can't get an RG down. And yeah. Yeah. This game probably would have gone a bit differently if that stuff did connect. But yeah. Very funny first game. I had a really good matchup though. I think my deck picks versus Ali were really good. Second game, I think it was his matchup. I think if he kept his Musketeers better in the second game. It was another Miner Mortar game. Everyone loves Miner Mortar for some reason. But yeah, here it is. That was a really aggressive mortar he played right there. But that's the thing with Evo is like if you just play them, you're gonna get back to a really strong one, and it doesn't matter how fucking aggressive you play. He played his must. That's why I'm going. But you know, hindsight, I should have played my archers on top of there. I don't know why I didn't. I have a cannon cart dead in the right lane, but. Hindsight 2020, you know? Hindsight 2020. I don't want to overcommit too much in the early game because minor decks, if you overcommit too early on, you will just lose the game. So here I am going in with my with the deck I'm running, because yeah, like he's already back to minor. Like I don't get it. I swear he just had it on the field. Anyways, yeah, defensive mortar for his thing, which is fine. Like as long as I play defense, I should be able to eventually get my shit back. Here I make an interesting play because I'm like, he only has guards, but I forgot he had log. So here I wanted to push it and get it on tower, but that was actually really good. But it still forces out his guards because he kind of messed it up. But yeah. Anyways, even on Elixir, I got those things coming down. I should play archers for it. And yeah, he does have poison too, so it's actually pretty good for him. I think fireball would have been worse, but poison's still actually pretty good for him because I can't see myself getting any offense going. My arrows are good in this matchup because of his guards, but yeah, I go defensive mortar, he goes offensive. This is just kind of like a stalemate we got going on because neither of us really wants to like pull the trigger. So yeah, he plays the poison there. I get it, but I think Ali's playing a bit too defensive here. Yeah, he went for everything here, so yeah, this could definitely not work out. Skelly Dragons have the worst splash in the game. They have alright DPS, but fuck, their splash is dumb. Locks on the mortar. I'm up there in damage, but he has minor poison, so he could easily come back. If I was playing versus Mo, I'd definitely lose this matchup. And yeah, like I said, he could just keep stacking musks since I don't really have a way to kill them. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Well, I'm staying on a lot of elixir here. He just popped the ability. But now he's kind of playing smart. He's only going defensive mortars. But that's why I'm trying to get more minor chip in than him. Because of, I need to. Like, I need to get this chip damage now or else it'll be too late in the game. I go for this mortar, kind of hoping he'd poison it. Because of, I catch it. And, because you do that, because you know he's going to poison on the inside anyways. Because he wants to kill the mortar. But, yeah. I didn't need those archers, but it's like, if I take that musk shot, there's a good chance I lose. So yeah, you guys see I'm slowly losing the chip battle. So I need to do something crazy. I need to get like Skeletor in tower or something like that. But he did just use poison. Now he's going like super defensive with the Evo mortar as well. But yeah, so I do go in here, hit the arrows, pull the Mighty Mire back so it doesn't tank for the muskie. Pop that. He's gonna go in front there because you know he wants to log. And yeah, I'm still in the lead slightly, but that could easily change. Yeah, I just want to like get some damage here. Yeah, poison at the bridge. I think it's an alright play. Yeah, that was a good play. I think that musk was bad there. But yeah. I gotta keep the offense here because there's 30 seconds left, and if I don't, he'll just start poison cycling me. So I just gotta try to get as many like minor arrows as I can. Arrows here would be really good. Hits the musk again too. Get a mortar shot as well. And yeah, that's just game. But yeah, I had to go super aggressive in the last 30 seconds because if I don't, he goes full defense and he starts minor poison cycling me. So yeah, I end up going 2-0 in the losers finals and make it to winners finals. Or grand finals technically. And yeah, this secures me 10 grand, and I kind of got my ass handed to me in the winners finals, so I don't really want to watch that. But we did go on stage, and there was a lot of complications on stage, so I'm not really going to show it. But that's kind of my match analysis of my wins during WCG and how I secured 10 grand and a trip to Korea. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next banger. Peace out.